This episode is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force. Wake up, eat, school, work, podcast, sleep, rinse, repeat. We've all been there, stuck in the same routine day in and day out. But in the U.S. Air Force, you can put an end to this endless cycle. With over 200 career options at bases across the entire globe, your exciting future starts here. Aim high. Learn more and get started today at airforce.com.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Lights Out. So Lauren Teresia Landavazo was born on October 14th, 2002 in Wichita Falls, Texas.
Her soul knew. Her soul knew. She didn't have a long time here.
I'm not going to let nobody else enjoy that.
This is a dangerous individual.
For a year, I'd seen her walking with her boyfriend. I hadn't had access to a gun. Yeah, I fired at her, and then her friend was like right beside her, man. But I was just pulling that trigger as fast as I could. It sounded like it was. Da, 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 da.
If the world were full of people like Lauren, we wouldn't have problems. We wouldn't need laws. We wouldn't need guns. We wouldn't. She's just a pure soul. She was pure love.
Start thinking about what you've done to others. Because whatever's in your heart, that's the only thing you're going to take with you when you leave.
Light out, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Lights Out. I'm your host, Josh, and I'm joined in the studio, as always, by my colleagues, my friends, my lovers.
Wow. Incredible.
Austin and Danny. How are you going? How's it going, guys?
I didn't know we were going public with our relationship.
Well, I think it's about time that we profess our love to each other into the world.
Fair. Right back at you.
Well, guys, we're back with another dark one, per usual. We're going to be covering the case, the very, very tragic, horrible murder of Lauren Landavazo and a real-life monster by the name of Cody Lotz. This case is shocking. It is absolutely horrible what happened to Lauren. And Mr. Cody Lotz, we have a lot to say about him, but he definitely not right in the head. But he believed he was a pawn of the devil, that he's in this cosmic battle with good and evil. A lot of delusional thoughts going on.
Yeah, he thought he was going to trigger like a spiritual war between God and Satan, which is wild.
And he believed, or claimed that he believed, that Lauren was an angel and that it wasn't possible for her to die. And obviously, that wasn't true. And, she did indeed die. But this case is got a lot of elements to it. It's got a lot of, some controversy around it, including the punishment for Mr. Cody Lotz. His defense tried to argue, this guy's not right in the mind. He's definitely got a lot of diagnosed mental health issues, but there's some things in there that the prosecution felt like, is that just an excuse for what you did? Or, was he actually conscious about what he was doing? Was he insane, or was he very conscious and, planned out in what he was going to do this, at the time of Lauren's death? So a lot to unpack here. Definitely very heavy, very tragic, but a case that definitely, people need to know about. Before we get into things, though, I wanted to remind you that one way you can support the show that is absolutely free just takes a moment. And I haven't asked for this in a while, but if you'd make sure you're subscribed to us on whatever platform you're listening or watching to Lights Out on, we'd greatly appreciate it. It just takes a moment. Hit that follow button if you're on Spotify, or subscribe on Apple Podcasts, or if you're over here on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. There's a lot of you that aren't, and it'd be great if you just do that for us. It does really help us out.
Yeah.
Also, I haven't mentioned this in a while as well, but I also host another podcast, a true crime podcast called Mile Higher, with my wife, Kendall Ray. Maybe you're familiar with her. She's also a true crime creator on YouTube. She has a podcast as well called True Crime with Kendall Ray, but we co-host a podcast together called Mile Higher. Basically all true crime. We do cover some other mysteries, and if you go back a few years, we get into some other wild things as well, including some conspiracy theories. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out Mile Higher as well. But this episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Love Rocket Money. More on that later. But shall we just go ahead and dive into things here? And let's start by talking about the victim in this case, Lauren Landavazo. So Lauren Teresia
Hey Hawaii, what could you do with an extra $1? Download the Texaco app to find out. Just sign up and you can save $1 per gallon on your next 3 visits with Texaco Rewards. Plus, earn reward points on every fuel transaction and qualifying in-store purchases at participating Texaco stations. Download, sign up, start earning. Put some money back in your pocket. Start earning points and save big when you fuel up. Terms and conditions apply. See TexacoHawaii.com for more details.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Looking to sell your car? Do it the convenient way. 100% online with Carvana. Enter your license plate or VIN. Answer a few questions, and you can get a real offer on your car in seconds. And it's good for 7 days. The convenience doesn't end there. Once you finalize your offer and seal the deal, Carvana will come pick up your car right from your door. Because you should be able to sell your car whenever, wherever, every step of the way. Visit Carvana.com or download the app today and start selling your car the convenient way from the comfort of your home or anywhere else.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Lights Out. Today we got a very dark episode for you, a very tragic event that occurred. In 1997.
Nearly 24 hours after cracks of gunfire silenced the morning buzz at Pearl High School, Luke Woodham stepped into the sunlight for the first time since being arrested. Security was tight.
I mean, you know the difference between right and wrong.
Yes, sir. We also have confirmation from Pearl Police Chief Bill Slade that 2 people are confirmed dead, at least 4 injured.
I try to be nice, and a few people like me, but a lot of people are scared of me. And most people just hated me. I didn't want to kill my mother. I didn't want to. I do love my mother.
Anybody that lived through that has nightmares. How can you not remember that?
Light out. Everybody.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Lights Out. I'm your host, Josh, joined in the studio by my co-host, Austin.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Doing all right. Little sick today. Had a really bad cough, so I apologize if I sound a little bit different than normal. I feel like my voice kind of gets a little bit deeper and crackly there, so apologies for that. But we're also joined by our producer, Daniel. How's it going, man?
How's it going, everybody?
Today we got a very dark episode for you, a very tragic event that occurred in 1997, and an individual, who was a teenager at the time of these events, who, just went down an absolute path of darkness, and, trying to understand why this happened is, I think, one of the biggest things and most difficult things to wrap your head around. And this individual is Luke Woodham. And this particular story actually
You say that you're prepared to change, but I don't see it. So don't you go lying, babe. It ain't a good look, yeah. But I know that you meant to say that you'll stay. You say that you're prepared to change, but I don't see it. So don't you go lying, babe. It ain't a good look, yeah. But I know that you meant to say that you'll stay the same.
Prime Day is coming July 16th and 17th. With epic deals exclusively for Prime members, you'll feel like a winner.
Behind door number 3 is amazing deals.
Shop deals on electronics, home, and more this Prime Day.
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks, boys.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor won't come out.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Yeah.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in 1 wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products.
This Saturday is Plato's Closet's final clearance event, where you'll find the like-new name-brand guys and girls styles you love marked down to 90% off. You can save at Plato's Closet every day, but this Saturday, you'll save like never before. Prices don't get any lower than this. So don't miss the 90% off clearance event this Saturday at Plato's Closet to pick up the brands you love for less.
Calling all heroes. There's an all-new indoor family coaster at Silver Dollar City. Fire in the hole.
Run, boys, run, don't be slow. Fire on the mouth, fire in the hole.
Now open. Visit silverdollarcity.com.